So here we are again with 5 First Dates, and we are on season 1, episode 4. I believe it's 4. Right. Yes, it is 4. 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see who we have tonight. Santino. Oh, hey, there we go. We got Santino, warehouse manager, 24 years old. There you go. Good. Let's see what he looks like when he's standing up. Oh boy. All right, you know what? Let's get to the ladies, because Santino is taking his time. But I just saw it. Okay. Oh, damn it. So there we go. All right. First up, we have Lydia, 22, lash technician. Not in great shape, average looking. No to the hair. Looks like a wig, but it's probably a real hair. She looks terrible for 22. It's not a good sign. All right. Who else we got? Ooh, there we go. Oh boy. All right, we have Shannon, 23, sales advisor, 23, and she is large woman. Not good, not good at all. At 23, God, lady, you should do something about your weight while you still can. That's not a good sign. Next up. Did I miss one? There we go. All right, now we have Sabby, 26. Oldest one yet. Lettings consultant. I don't know what that is. But out of all of them, she would be the one I'm most attracted to. Like that Italian look. Like dark hair. Yeah. So Sabby. Did I miss one? No, I missed one. I missed 2, I think, because there's 5 of them. Who's the 2? Oh, George. Sabby. All right, let's just get a look at Santino as he walks into the house. He brought flowers with him. All right. See Santino right there standing up. Looking terrible. Couple of weeks pregnant. Yeah, not good. All right. Let's see the ladies. As you can see, this one bottom heavy. This one well-rounded. I do mean round. This one is a little large, but she is pretty. She looks like one of my exes, and but just with more forehead on her. But yeah, but this is definitely the one. Slim, great shape. Yeah, this is definitely one I'm into. This one over here, she looks like a drunk. She looks like she gets drunk a lot. So does this one. But her seems like a nice woman, just not in the greatest shape. Bad choice with the hair. This one, this one is a bit of a slut. But yeah, definitely this one would be into. All right. So we got Lydia with the pink hair. Georgie. Georgie is that blonde girl. Bleach blonde. Sabby, of course. Dark hair, Italian. And Ellie is, I guess, the other blonde. Ellie is this one right here. Ellie. All right. That's only four. What are we missing one? Who are we missing? Oh, big, large one. What is her name? Did I miss it? Okay. There we go. Ellie. Ellie's a PA, personal assistant. Not bad looking. Did she dye her eyebrows? I don't know. Not bad looking, but I don't know. I don't know about her. She definitely looks like a drunk. Yeah. I don't know. She seems like the kind of girl that was going to get drunk and start yelling at you. Oh, Shannon. Shannon's the big girl. All right, so let's see if I get the names right. That's Ellie. That's Sabby, Lydia, Georgie, and Shannon. I think I got them right. And of course, Santino over there. Oops, what did I just do? All right. All right, there we go. All right, so Santino came in. He bought them gifts. Some of them are liking him. Most of them are saying he's not their usual type. Of course, not their usual type. Dude's kind of a slobby, kind of a slob with the body. You gotta take care of yourself, guys. I mean, he put way more effort into his goddamn hair than in his own fitness. So it is what it is. Jesus. I knew something was off about this chick. It is what she looks like without all that makeup on. It's not bad. It's not bad, but she still kind of looks drunk. The bleach blonde one that kind of looks like my ex, she was talking about her hair is fake, her nose is fake, I believe, and her eyebrows are tattooed on, which is a strange thing to do. I think some of it is real and some of it is tattooed. That's awfully strange. Well, judging by her forehead, maybe she's losing hair. I mean, only half my eyebrows grow in, so I can't really talk. But yeah, she definitely looks like one of my exes. One of my exes that had fake double Fs actually. She said she had double F tits because she sued her surgeon because she wanted double Ds and he gave her double Fs. So there's that. God. They talking, a lot of talking. I believe Lydia, Sabby, and Ellie are the ones that are interested in him right away. Shannon's also interested. Big girl Shannon is also interested. The only one that wasn't really, who said he's not really her usual type, is Georgie. And I think Ellie as well, but but for some reason, Ellie started to act like she was interested later on. Right. So it's first night. The first night, Shannon gets way drunk. She's drinking a lot. She's belching. She looks like a fat bride. Just, she's, what was she, 23? God damn, that is a sad affair. All right, so Shannon's wasted. She's saying a lot of things. She's like asking people what was their worst ex or whatever, and she like opened up this conversation about what was their worst ex, so she can talk about a guy that cheated on her, and that's why she has trouble with relationships or whatever. Just a drunk mess, belching all over the place, can barely keep herself together. As you can see here, everyone is engaging in conversations. She's choking down another drink after she just like pretty much finished off a bottle. She's choking down another drink, and they're all trying to have conversations. So it's first night. Of course, one person's got to go. So they decided to make pizza. I guess no one knows how to cook. Made pizza. They burnt the pizza. They ate it anyways. Yeah, just a weird assortment of people. But Ellie, out of nowhere, decided to really show interest, and all of a sudden she's all over him. She's flirtatious. She's taking him aside. She's doing all the things, all the things. All right, so it's time to choose, and surprise, surprise, he chose Shannon to leave. Of course, he chose Shannon. She got drunk. She's fat, and she seems nice though, but can't just be doing stuff like that. So she's gone. We got 4 left. We got Georgie, we got Ellie, we got Sabby, and what's the last one? Lydia, I believe. Lydia with that red hair. Was it pink? Pink hair actually. Or was it red? I don't know. All right, so Sabby is interested, but I guess she's not a very forward type of girl. She's very indecisive. Lydia's interested, but she's not all over him. Ellie, though, got drunk, and she's pretty much pulling him into her bed. I mean, looking like she's trying to have sex, like right there in that room. Like I said, drunk. Like, see her right here, trying to get him into her bed while the girls are in the bathroom. Yeah, I totally read that one correctly. She's definitely a drunk. And she's the kind of girl that if you're in a relationship with, probably going to end up cheating on you. So you don't want to do that. I mean, if you just want to hook up, that's the girl you go for. But if you're trying to get in a relationship, no, no, no. No, 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 no. All right, so all the girls thinks he is pretty much all about Ellie, but what's actually happening is Ellie is chasing him. She pretty much went into his room. She's still trying to get it on, like just very flirtatious and sexual. Right. So they kind of wrote him off because they think he's into Ellie. All right. Next day, they decided to go. I think they went bowling. But before that, Santino sat one of the girls aside. I think it was Georgie sat her aside, talked to her, and he was pretty much asking if she was interested in him. She said she's not sure. And he said, well, I'm getting kind of friend vibes from you. I'm not. And she's like, well, it looks like you're into Ellie, and I didn't want to put myself forward if you're just into that one girl. And he's like, no, I'm trying to get to know everyone. So she's back again, interested in him now that he explains that he's not really pursuing Ellie exclusively. All right. So they all got in the car, go bowling, have a little bowling date. Everyone's having drinks. He was trying to talk to Sabby, but Ellie was under the table playing footsie with him, choking down her drinks, being very sexual. All right. And of course, Lydia was just off bowling by herself for a while there, while the rest of them were talking. So Lydia's just kind of there. She's not really making much of an effort. She's just there. Right. He pulled aside Sabby to talk to her one-on-one. She's talking about the fact that she's a little bit more quiet and just very indecisive kind of individual. I mean, she's the one I'm most attracted to, but she seems like she's very hard to read, and she doesn't really give you a straight answer. I mean, that's the kind of girl that you kind of have to look out for, because if you read the signals wrong, you could end up going to jail with a kind of girl like that don't make their intentions clear and don't say what they want and what they don't want. So yeah, I would just be very cautious about someone like that. But some girls are like that, and just it's very dicey in this day and age to actually be more aggressive with a girl like that. Just that's how you get canceled or allegations and that kind of stuff. So I would avoid her. Right. Next day, it's time to choose who to go. Who's it gonna be? So, who's it? Oh no, did I miss something? No. All right, yes. Now it's time to choose, and the person going home is, of course, Lydia with her pinkish red hair. So right there, leaving. So Lydia's gone. So we got Sabby, we got Georgie, and we have Ellie left. All right. So he decided to take Ellie aside and talk to her, and he lets her know that he's trying to get to know all of the girls, not just her. And because he said that, she decided to pull back a little bit. Then he had a conversation with Georgie in front of everyone, and he pretty much called her out and say he's not really sure about her if she's being genuine or anything like that. So he pretty much called her out, and they had an argument about that, but then eventually they made up. And yeah, everyone went to bed, but Georgie decided to sneak off into his room, and they started making out in his bed. All right. So the next day, she was pretty much just walking around trying to hide that secret. Sabby thought she was just still mad about the argument that they had the night before. So none of the girls really knew what was going on with him and Georgie kind of making out. So they kept that secret. All right. So they thought the choice was pretty much between Sabby and Ellie. But then later on, Georgie said, I think it's between Sabby and me. So they pretty much believe that Ellie is pretty much off the table, even though she was the most sexual one right off the bat, and she was really all over him. The moment he's kind of telling her he's interested in all the other girls, and she's decided to pull back, now all the girls starting to see that she's not really that interested in him, which is what she said in the first place. Then all of a sudden she got some drinks in her and she's trying to bang. So yeah, that girl is a very yeah, it's not one to trust there. Not one you want to be in a relationship with, and definitely not one you want to like hook up with especially if she has a situation where she might have a boyfriend. She's the kind of girl that would get drunk, hook up with you, and then accuse you of doing something to her because she has a boyfriend and she doesn't want him to know that she cheated. So yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I would find out if she's single first, then do something, and then kind of ghost her. Just like not something you want to be around long term. Right. So next day he has his auntie come around to help him make a decision. The aunt sort of like sat all the girls down, asked them if have they ever cheated before. All the girls said they've never cheated. Georgie admitted that she's a serial dater. Ellie didn't really say much. So when it's time to give him advice, his aunt told him that Georgie might be a bit of a player, and Sabby is kind of wanting a serious relationship because Sabby was talking about getting married and having kids by the age of 30. Right. So after his aunt left, he took everyone aside and had a one-on-one conversation with them. He talked to Ellie, and she seems to not be as interested as she was before. He talked to Sabby, and of course, conversation doesn't really go anywhere because she's very indecisive and she's not direct in how she feels or what she wants. Talks to Georgie, and they just end up making out again. All right. So he has to make a decision of who to send home the next day. Kind of paced around his room and then came down to make the decision. And he decided to send 2 girls home instead of 1, like he was supposed to. He sent home Ellie and Sabby and chose Georgie in the end. So it became him and Georgie. Let's skip to how their relationship turned out. Oh, no. Did I miss it? Oh, oops. So close. Damn it. All right. All right. So there we go. 1 month later, there we are. See, 1 month later, Santino and Georgie made it to Portugal on their second date. All right. And they're still an item. After months together, they're still together. So that's episode 4. And the first, no, was it the first? No, the second episode and the 4th episode, both couples kind of stayed together after a while. The first and third, they did not. So that's a 50% success rate, I guess. So until next time.